It's gonna be rather fun this evening. All right, kind of late, running a little evening show. Um, just be prepared, and we'll see you guys when we get out there. YouTube Live, the UnDustry, THAUNDUSTRY. Let's get it.
Go ahead. Introduce, talk to the camera. You on Facebook? I mean, on YouTube.
I'm on YouTube. Hold on.
Tell them.
All right. So we on now?
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another podcast episode of the UnDustry YouTube Live. Check us out, THAUNDUSTRY. We're about to get it cracking this evening. This is kind of like our evening show. We missed 1 to 3. We have some things we had to take care of, but we still gonna do the show for y'all. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep it going. So yeah, I am the infamous Jay Jay Banks, and we have the notorious DJ SP1 in the building, co-host, best friend, brother, all that other good shit. But yeah, we here this evening. I'm gonna start it off on a more somber note. Just got some information yesterday. My baby son, my youngest son's uncle, just passed away. So RIP to a very good dude, a very good friend, a very good brother of mine, Buddha. RIP, young king. Gonna be missed, never forgotten. You know, I got my memories of you. You know, you're a funny dude, real good guy. You know, you had some ups and downs in life, but you always, you know, tend to come through in the clutches and everything. And crazy thing is, I actually bought some weed from him about 3 days before he passed. Like, bro, I was at work and he hit me like, hey, you know, I got that. I'm like, yeah. He like, yeah. I'm like, okay, I'm at the gig now. He like, where you at? I'm like, the View. He's like, the View rooftop? I'm like, yeah. He like, man, you right around the corner from me. Like, come on through. Came through, I hollered at him for a minute, dropped me off that young greenery. He left. Came back the next day because it was a co-worker of mine. She was working and she wanted some. Called him up. Hey, she hit him. He came right back. She grabbed a little something. Come on back in, we chilling. Next thing you know, a couple of days later, I get a call. You know what I'm saying? I get the text saying, you know, he passed away. So yeah, I was with my son for the first couple of days, and he was definitely shooken up. You know what I'm saying? He was definitely a little different. You know, he stayed to himself a little more. He played the game for a little while, but he wasn't really playing the game that much. He didn't really eat that much. He ate a little bit. So I know it kind of bothered him. I talked to him for a while. I, you know, let him know it was going to be okay. And, you know, as hard as I hate to admit it, but like, you know, like I told him, it's a part of life. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing that's always promised to you is that, you know what I'm saying? As soon as you're born, you're preparing yourself for the inevitable. So, you know, like I said, it's a crazy game, but it's the game of life. We play it every day, try to get the best at it every day. Sometimes we make it, sometimes we don't. But one thing's guaranteed, man, sooner or later, man, we gotta take that final rest, you know. When that man call you upstairs or whatever you want to call him, he make that call, you gonna answer. You know what I'm saying? And he got you. You know, that's basically you know, how I put it. That's my philosophy on it. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing you can't escape death. You know, everybody got a time they here and a time they leave. And for that young brother, I guess that was his time. A lot of people may not agree with it. But like I said, everyone got a time in and a time out. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But my condolences to the family, my son's mother, Tatiana. My condolences to you. I know this is a rough one on your end. It's your younger brother. And I also know that you had lost your other brother a few years ago to police violence, police shooting. And you have another brother that's incarcerated right now. So I know it's a little rough on you, but just know that God is with you. You know, you need anything, all you gotta do is holler at me. You already know what it is. And like I said, my condolences to the family, Nada, Liza. Know y'all in town. So I'll be seeing you guys soon. Like I said, my condolences, much love to y'all. And I am so sorry for this loss. This one definitely is one that kind of hurts a little bit as far as on my end, because I've been knowing you guys and knowing him for over 10 years. My son is 11 years old now. So I've been knowing you guys for over 10 years, been knowing him for over 10 years. At one point, we all actually lived together off and on for like 2 years when I was staying with Tati for a little while and stuff. So, we got some history together, man, and it's just it's real sad. You know what I'm saying? That I'm here sitting here reporting this because I wouldn't have never thought it. You know what I'm saying? I would have never thought it. I would have never guessed. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I said you got a time in and a time out. We actually he's a hell of a MC or a rapper, because when we started Cross State, which you can see at my man green screen right there, he was a part of the first list of artists that we was actually developing, getting ready to get out there. It was Buddha, which that's his name. His name was Buddha. We had Vita Gray, Cream, my cousin TB. Who else we had? Did we have Steph too? Yeah, we had Steph as well. So we had a pretty deep lineup. So when we did this little Cross State thing some years back, and when we started our management company, Cross State Connection Incorporated, it was like they were the first ones. You know what I'm saying? That we put together and just want to develop and get them together. Actually, he did a song with Vita Great that I still got on my phone.
We gonna play it.
Whatever.
Wasn't he in the video too?
Was he in the video? No, I don't think he was in the video. We videoed him. We did the interview. We did Cream, we did Buddha, we did V. Huh? B? B shot the video footage and Ronnie took the photos and everything, which I gotta get them photos, man. Yeah, because they was dope. They was in all black and shit, you know what I'm saying? Black background. That shit was dope. So so he was one of the originators. He was one of the first originals, one of the first artists that we had started, and we had put him with our management company and everything. So we was trying to get that off the ground for a minute. But yeah, overall, huge loss, big talent. He's gonna be missed. You know what I'm saying? And that's coming from me personally. He will be missed. So once again, like I said before, RIP to Buddha. My son's uncle. I used to call him my little bro because he was definitely younger than me. And much love to the family as well as my condolences to the family. All right.
Well, just real fast for your son. It is an echo. I'm gonna go in the other room. For your son, it was a lot. Your grandmother, his great grandmother just passed, and this has all been in a month's time, G.
Yeah. That's like I said. I had a conversation with him, and we talked briefly. One thing I'm learning about my son is that he talks, but when something's going on with him or something's bothering him, he don't like to talk much at all. He just kind of he reminds me of me. When I go through my list, like when my grandmother passed, I kind of stayed to myself. I didn't mention it too much to nobody. I was just chilling and I was in my own little zone, in my own little world. So I did see some of that, some of that interaction when he found out about his uncle and shit. So yeah, he definitely kind of just stayed off to himself. He didn't really talk to me that much. Played the game for a little bit, ate a little bit. But yeah, I just kept an eye on him and made sure he was straight. But overall, he was good. But like I said, he pretty much just stayed off to himself. You know what I'm saying? And was doing whatever he had to do to get to get over it or whatever. So it was definitely different. And like I said, his great grandmother, which is my grandmother, his great grandmother, that passed, and he even got up and spoke at my grandmother's funeral. You know what I'm saying? I had did the eulogy and I was fucked up. But he came up there and he made the people laugh, made the family laugh a little bit, spoke his piece, and he got down off of that, man. He made a little joke about me and shit when he came up there. He called me what, Mr. Clean? Yeah, he called me Mr. Clean because of my bald head, and it's just because it's probably sweaty as hell because I was sweating like a motherfucker up there. But yeah, so to my son Jaleel, I love you. Daddy gonna always have your back. And you know what it is. I'll be seeing you soon. I'll be seeing you probably tomorrow. I gotta take you to get your hair cut and shit and get you right. So definitely shout out to my son, man. Love you. And like I said, I'll be talking to you and seeing you soon. All right. All right. Now we got that on out the way, man. I ain't want this to sound too sad or too upsetting to anybody. It's just like I said, it's just a part of life. So it is what it is. We're gonna get to a little bit of this club action. A couple of situations I was involved in that I would like to speak on, or stress or whatever. For y'all that don't know, I am head of security at the View Rooftop. Look it up. If you want a reservation, don't call me. Go online. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't do none of those reservations and none of that type of shit. So y'all make sure y'all go online and do that if y'all interested. It's called theviewrooftop.com. Or you can go to this app for reservations called Open Table. Go to Open Table. You know what I'm saying? You know how reservations go. If you set a reservation for that date and they won't let you set, it's either because we're already booked or we got another event there that we had a buyout. But you just have to go to, and I suggest, if you go online and set a reservation for the View Rooftop, give yourself a few days before your primary date. If you say you want to go July 30th, you know what I'm saying? So if you say you want to go July 30th, make sure you have alternate dates as well, because there is a chance that if you set, you might not be able to set that reservation on the 30th because we may be booked up. We may have a buyout, which means somebody might have bought the spot out for the day or whatever. So have a couple dates in mind, as well as your primary date. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit of advice for the people that set the reservations and everything. Because I know a lot of people, they come in and they complain, I tried to set a reservation for Friday. They won't let me do it. The reason why they won't let you do it is because the reservation was already booked. They already had their slots filled or it's already a buyout. But that'd be the reason why you can't set a reservation for particular days. For the people that's always constantly asking me or asking a host or whatever, like they couldn't set a date, they couldn't set their reservation for this date and this. But that's because that date, it was already booked, it was already covered, it was already bought out. So that'd be the reason for that. All right. Moving right along. Still having a situation with these people and these with the wanding. I don't understand that. We got a wand to track, any metal, knives, guns, mace. We don't want none of that when you come up in there. We want you to go up there and be, completely as safe as possible and have a good time. So for the people that be having attitudes, acting like it's such a burden because we want to make sure you guys are safe up there, fuck all y'all. Okay, just flat out. I can't say it while I'm there because I'm being I'm a professional. I'm security over there, and so I have to be professional and have to have to practice strict professionalism. But I'm not at work right now. This is my job right now. So I'm telling y'all right now, for people that get attitudes and get all stressed, mostly these females that get mad because they're getting wanted because we want to make sure everybody is safe upstairs. Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all slow, delusional ass women who think that y'all can go into a club and don't think shit ain't gonna happen. When motherfuckers get shot at a club every night, damn it. So for y'all backwards ass females, fuck y'all. Y'all get an attitude because the motherfuckers checking y'all and
The words from the UnDustry show does not reflect everybody. Those are the words that are coming out of Jay Banks' mouth. July 25th.
And then they got the nerve to go upstairs and then they try to complain or some shit or try to talk shit.
He wouldn't let me bring my gat in.
Well, I've been up here on time if it wasn't for security winding and checking for what the fuck is you talking about? And then when something happens to you or something you ready to sue, or better yet, your family is burying your dumb.
And this is the UnDustry.
And learn how to be a little more courteous to the people that's getting paid to protect y'all dumbasses.
Oh, dumbasses. He said dumbasses. I thought he said.
We're gonna leave it at that. Just show a little more respect and show a little more courtesy. Because like I said, at the end of the day, this is what we get paid to do. We paid to make sure when you motherfuckers are running about the club, we gotta run to see what the problem is.
Outside the club?
Hell no, not outside the club.
I thought so.
Yeah, but when y'all inside the club or something go down or some shit, when y'all running away or scared or some shit, we got to go to the same situation that y'all scared of. So please,
When the manly woman,
give a little motherfucker a little respect.
when the manly woman doesn't like you talking to her girlfriend, and she just like, "What's up?" and you like, she wants to beat me up because I thought them girlfriend was cute. Jay is there to protect you.
So y'all can walk freely and make those compliments or make those comments where y'all ain't got to worry about getting fucked up. Dumbass.
By them.
Mm-hmm. By them. So yeah, so
They the new thugs.
That's one of my things that I've been on. And surprisingly, the brothers is pretty cool.
Man, we look, men are wearing tight pants and we got nice pouches. We wear lovely hats now.
We wearing the statues and shit.
Right. Our shirts are tight, our blouses are fitting, our pants are high so you can see our ankles now.
Mm-hmm.
We're such gentlemen now.
Yeah. The guys make it very easy to get winded now, man. We can see everything.
Ew.
Got the niggas in there 300 plus wearing extra medium shirts.
If y'all hear the echo, somebody say something other than that, we're gonna let the echo ride.
You from the Boondocks on their shirt and shit.
Yeah. Y'all love the shit out of SpongeBob. I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, motherfuckers in the anime. Y'all be wearing all them damn different characters on these shirts and these
every
pants.
Nickelodeon cartoon.
How old are you? 35?
They look, they went to every Nickelodeon cartoon, was like, we gonna make Rugrats, we gonna make Smurfs, we gonna make Chia Pets. So I was like, what the hizzle?
Is it me or is more grown-ups wearing all this cartoon shit than actual kids?
Adults. It's the Walmart shirts. You go to Walmart, it's that whole section of like you know, the shirts, like, yeah, they all, that's like, oh.
I'm tempted to go over there and buy me a shirt from there to wear. I mean, I'm not saying to each his own, but
especially the girls, Chucky.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? I be seeing adults wear more of this cartoon shit than the kids. Like the kids be the ones wearing motherfucking Guess and
sharp as hell, button up, iron on Hawaiian shirt. Shorty 5 years old, clean than a monkey.
On their shirt, got Goku on their pants and shit. Like True Religion don't make those things. Walmart make those things. That's over there in the Dragon Ball Z. I done seen those.
Y'all, excuse me. I am hot and bothered. So I got a big gulp of water and 7-Up, and I got my little taster on the side. So Jay's drinking a beer. Cheers to life. Cheers to another wonderful show. You know, cheers to having people you fuck with. Big ups to all my people, because we're living a good life. We're hearing about all these brothers dying, and we here today. Black man surviving, bearded up and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's a thing, man. Y'all, please excuse the echo. Y'all gonna have it today. We're not changing up no technical shit.
Yeah, we ain't on none of that shit today. We being completely 100. No makeup, no spotlights, none of that. None of that shit. We just in the raw. Not in the raw. Stay protected out there.
No, that's cool. In the character of speaking from the heart. How about that? And he letting the champagne, the beers, lift them up. I heard that you can't go to France with High Life. They thought they know it's insulting that America, just like they do with pizza and French fries and tacos. You go to France, they be like, no, High Life. No, High Life with Monsieur. Right. Because it's an insult. See the front of it? It says champagne or beers. They like, how the fuck is a beer or champagne?
I mean, I guess because of the way they made it.
Nah.
It don't get you drunk. It's just a nice tasting light beer. What you supposed to France need to stop that shit, man. They need to relax, man. They too uptight.
Yeah, they bougie. They the first bougie.
On the real, with they little nasty, freaky asses. Them French motherfuckers is freaking in the motherfucker.
You know why they got to cut their mustache thin?
Why?
So they won't have pussy juice on it. That was a horrible joke. It didn't. If you enjoyed that joke, I have more.
You're gonna get banned from this shit, y'all. We talking too much shit today.
Again, this is the UnDustry. We are here. I think we missed you all. 2 weeks ago, I was down. This week, we're up in spirit. We have a lot of losses. We have a lot to talk about. Went to a great backyard party back in Boogie. Was wonderful. After I did the brunch, we got the brunch coming up. R&B bingo at Par Supper Club Saturday. This Thursday, it's a regular 300 group event. Your man been in his bag on the DJ side lately. Then my CBS class reunion, me and my comrades, we're gonna rock it out and do like this hot 90s to 80s set. I'm gonna smack y'all with the videos. I'm back in my DJ video game. So keep your eyes open for your mans. I'm out here trying to grow up and blow up. Hey, Sunil, I'm getting the information from the club now. Go ahead, Jay. Tell us more.
Yes, indeed. I ain't been seeing you do the video shit for a minute. You still doing that shit though, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna do it coming this Saturday.
Oh, okay. Because I always thought that shit was dope. You play a song, you be mixing the shit, and the video of the song that you playing pop up and shit. So that should be real dope. Now you other DJs, man, I'm trying to bite that shit, man.
They do.
I'm saying, get off that bullshit. If I hear a motherfucker talking about I originated this shit, I'm slap shit out of it. In the name of DJs.
Step on your face. You are whack trying to be a biter. I can't rap. Thank you.
There you go. Anyway.
So here's the question. You ready? and I love Marianne. She's a great person over at Par Supper Club. She keeps bringing opportunities my way. So you remember when I was DJing that Spin nightclub for that 10 years in Boys Town? I thought I got away from it. Marianne just texted me.
She's getting away from them boys.
Handling a dinner with Diva. It's a drag show. The regular DJ is not available. Are you available? Yes.
Yeah.
Them pay.
Yeah.
Them pay.
Hey, I ain't even mad at you.
Without you going, and they pay. You don't have to go, and they pay. I'm telling you. They look out without you going. They don't like messing up their employees. They don't. If you a good employee by them, them's gonna take care of you.
Ain't no such thing as gay money or straight money. Ain't no such thing. If it is, let me know, and I'm gonna tell you a motherfucking lie.
They gonna say how you know? Nah, you gonna say SSB? You got paid back all the time.
Hey, ain't no such thing. Money is great. What my man Lawrence Fishburne saying that movie Deep Cover? Oh, he was trying to get that girl that stack of money to get up out of there. She was like, I don't want it. He said, listen here, the money don't know where it came from. Take it.
Take it.
Oh, the real told her as the money don't know where it came from. You take this shit. Get the fuck out of here before they kill you. Shout out to Lawrence Fishburne in the movie Deep Cover. That was a dope ass movie in case anybody, called Deep Cover. Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre did the soundtrack. 187 on Undercover Cops. So y'all remember that song? That actually put Death Row on the map. Do your homework, nigga.
Well, this is the UnDustry, and we're clearly happy to be back. Man, so much been happening, Jay. I don't know where to start or to finish. Oh, that's what we were supposed to talk about. Big ups to Beyonce and Jill Scott. Jill Scott was at the Beyonce concert, and then yesterday or the other day, she didn't perform. So she was there like, I'm in Chicago, turn up with my girl Beyonce. I picked Jill Scott over Beyonce all day. But the point is, you know, Chicago, they've been talking all this shit about us the last 5-10 years, right? They shoot Chirac with Spike Lee, from Spike Lee. Big ups to Spike Lee. I think it's good that he did a corny musical about a corny music genre. My opinion, not the truth. I like good music. I don't like drill rap. I can't say I don't like it. I don't understand it sometimes. That's better to say. Because I don't know what they're saying besides doing drugs and hurting people. Am I wrong?
And killing ops. Yeah.
That's right. Doing drugs and hurting. Okay. So I'm a good time party, you know, tambourine dance. I don't do the jazz hands, but I shake my shoulders. You dig? No, sorry, no spirit figure. So in a row, we have House Picnic, amazing. They also do a NASCAR race. Like, what the fuck? Where did that come from?
That shit wasn't gonna float.
The point is, they did it here. All the money they don't have. How dangerous Chicago is. House Picnic, NASCAR racing, Silver Room Picnic, Beyonce 2 days, Jill Scott the next day, and then High Park Fest, and it don't stop. How is Chicago the worst place, and now we're like the biggest entertainment, like Vegas all of a sudden? That's a lot.
Man, and I could be wrong, but I'm gonna just say it like this, man. And as a people and as society, man, we just attracted to the violence, man. You know, like I said, this real rap and all this other shit. Shout out to Keith and everything, because like I said, anybody that can start their own lane or make their own lane and make something out the industry, I'll give much love for it.
Innovator.
But I just don't agree with what we got known for. You know what I'm saying? Even though there's crime and violence in every city, for some reason in Chicago, our shit got to get projected. It got to be. It got to be.
It's easy. That's an easy answer, Jay. Hold on for a minute. We're a major market, top tier city, top 5, one of the tallest buildings in the world, the multiple sport entertainment companies.
Best food in the motherfucking country, and I'm saying it. Ain't nobody fucking with our food in Chicago.
So I'm just saying, I get why people come here. I get why they have things here. Indiana comes here, Detroit comes here, Milwaukee comes here, Canada comes here. You know, everybody. We're 2 airports. I get all the variables. But the money that Soldier Field made on vendors, the tickets that were paid for Beyonce, could have fed a small country.
She sold that bitch out twice.
I know they made $500 million. There's no way they didn't make $500 million.
Twice.
So shouts out to Good Entertainment, the Carters, including Blue, because now she's a part of their entertainment.
She be up there snapping too.
But I took my fiance to lunch on Sunday. And as we were eating, we saw all these black women with cowboy boots on. And I'm like, why they got on cowboy boots? She was like, oh yeah, Beyonce's events today. So me thinking I'm funny, as you see, I'm not funny. I say, what are they gonna do with all these boots after Beyonce's concert? I think it's funny, and I'm talking out loud. So that was my first, I guess, beehive insult. You can fold it down, raise it up from the bottom, Jay. You got it good. So that was my first, and that's not an insult towards Beyonce or the Hive. Let's be clear. I don't want the smoke, but I thought it was funny. All these black girls with funky feet now from cowboy boots. It sounded like a bunch of horses walking down in Hyde Park. All you heard was a click, click, click. I'm like, what the fuck they get these? Why they got on these boots with rhinestones and stitching, looking like they going to a Mexican festival or some shit? I didn't know what was happening. So she said it was Beyonce Fest. Then they all had on their little, special outfits, eat lunch before they go to Beyonce. So I make the statement. The money that the stadium and Beyonce has brought to the city because fed a small country. This woman says to me, you been insulting us all day. We could do what we want with our money. She just go off. So I'm like, I'm sorry, sister. I'm talking to my lady. If that offended you, it wasn't supposed to offend you, wasn't supposed to offend Beyonce. I'm saying that's a lot of money being spent. But she act like she spent her rent money and finna get an eviction notice because her feelings was hurt. I even made a comment, Jack.
Yeah, she probably was.
I think some people took a loan to go to that concert.
Suck that little dick a little longer to get that extension.
Hey, we on Facebook and YouTube. The words that Jay just said was that she earned her way to the Beyonce concert. Just say that. Good Lord.
Yeah, she earned her way, all right. Landlord gonna earn his.
I hope people get to pay their car note at the Beyonce has left. Since I hope their kids get their school clothes because school better come back. I hope y'all sacrifice anything to sit on the ground level of Soldiers Field to see Beyonce. Yeah.
I heard the prices were astonishing.
And congratulations, she could pull it. She's trying to pull what Michael did back in the day. Big ups. But I just didn't like that people get in your conversation and it goes left. Big ups to Beyonce. Please, anybody that has the boots on from the Beyonce concert, don't wear them to the club. I bet your feet funky, those boots funky. Nobody had on stockings. Hope y'all had on some sweat socks and them boots.
Hey, and then you motherfuckers come to the View with them boots on. Best believe next Tuesday we're gonna have a conversation.
And he gonna want them boots. You might have a little deuce in there.
When you see a motherfucker go down all the way down to your boots, we're gonna have a conversation Tuesday, so you might as well tune in.
We come from where the old players had them big boots on and stick the deuce down in their boot. So none of y'all try that. Keep your little pills and everything out the boot because it's gonna get wanded, Jack. Or you can get one of them heels where it turn on the back, make it like a concealed heel on your boot or something.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Let's get back on Beyonce real quick. No. I'm saying
the words that are coming out of Jay Banks' mouth does not reflect the UnDustry show.
Here we go. Like I was saying, man. Who else? What other artist you know that puts on a performance like that right now?
Usher.
Usher does that, but Usher in Vegas.
Beyonce. I mean, Janet Jackson.
Vegas is like the retirement home for artists.
Ooh, don't do that. Janet Jackson.
It is.
Janet Jackson.
Janet Jackson still give out performances like that and move like that. Have
Yeah.
you seen Beyonce in concert?
Yeah.
Like snippets and shit?
Yeah, I mean, she don't be flying in the sky. Yeah, Beyonce flying through the sky.
Yeah, she go crazy with her shit. So I haven't seen no one perform in that level since
In your lifetime.
I ain't gonna say in my lifetime because Mike had the shit on lock. Prince had the shit on lock.
Yeah.
But even Whitney Houston, Bobby Brown.
Hills used to kill it.
But I'm saying, like, right now, Beyonce got that shit.
Yeah, she alone.
Ain't nobody topping her. Ain't nobody fucking with her right now.
Nas did good. I went to him and Green Lantern.
And that's performance. That's more.
But you talking about with all the dancing and I got you.
Yeah, I mean, with the performance, with the
J-Lo.
J-Lo's like, J-Lo's cool. I ain't gonna say it like that. J-Lo's cool with her shit. But I still don't think she's topping Beyonce.
If anybody can,
she got some shit.
Living now, who has the best concert? Yeah, I got you.
I mean, as far as like production, as far as like
routines,
the dancing, the costumes, I don't see nobody really fucking with her right now. Yeah, they
Big Frida.
Ooh, they Taylor Swift.
You heard me? Big Frida.
You already know.
Oh man.
So yeah, I'm gonna give a special shout out to Beyonce for that, man, because she got it right now. And I don't know how long she's gonna have it, but she not already had it strong for about, I'm gonna say for about probably a good 10 years.
Yeah, very good for her.
Since she went solo, her performance has been off the meters. You know what I'm saying? I've never went to a concert personally, but I've seen them, you know, as they show clips and they show like scenes and different songs that she done when she performed them at concerts and shit. And I'll be in awe. Because I just be like, wow, the dancing, the movement, the jerking, the costume, the heels, and then she's still singing on key and shit. So I give her her flowers, man. So she holding that shit down right now. And like I said, she did Soldier Field twice. Sold it out. That's some Michael Jackson shit. Actually, is some Michael Jackson shit.
I still think Missy Elliott can do it. Missy Elliott should be the next Super Bowl. She should be the next Super Bowl. You crazy?
She's not that strong in performance.
You
man.
bogus.
No, I ain't bogus. Her performance is not as exciting as, you know what I'm saying? She have her dancing and everything, but Missy is cool. Missy don't be up there, you know, shaking her ass and popping and all that old shit. Missy be up there grooving, doing her
crazy
stuff.
Work. Let me work it.
Probably do some.
Crazy. She got the new body on her. She can work it. Let me work
I better be careful. I don't know how she got that new body.
She survived it. She didn't die.
You know? Man, a lot of these women, man, they need to be careful on getting these bodies reconstructed and shit, man. Y'all, like I said, man, y'all getting y'all bodies pulled and tucked on and got motherfuckers going on in y'all with these foreign objects and shit. Y'all body not used to that type of shit. So I'm just saying, man, y'all be careful with that shit. I'll come back, y'all 250, and then next month, y'all 110. Hey, man, y'all got to be careful, man. That's all I'm going to say. You know, I'm not
God bless you. Be safe.
Like that. You know, shout out to Missy, because like I said, I fuck with her too. I think she's a dope MC and a dope ass writer. So, you know, shout out to her. But I'm just saying, like, Rihanna? Nah.
Missy still. Missy could do it.
Missy can do it. I think Missy better than Rihanna.
No, I'm talking about to compete with Beyonce.
Nah.
Yes.
Rihanna don't have enough energy.
No, I said Missy.
Oh, Missy.
She could do that show and sell.
Open up.
So LL was on tour opening for Janet Jackson.
Who,
Beyonce? No, LL opened for Janet Jackson.
That's dope.
I don't think anybody can open for Beyonce. I don't think anybody did.
Somebody can open up for her. But it can't be no.
Missy.
I mean, it has to be somebody like Missy. You know what I'm saying? To open up for Beyonce, it has to be somebody like Missy.
Okay.
I'll go. I even say Jill Scott.
That's a different show.
That is?
Yeah, it's a different show.
Okay.
Balladeer.
They do have different techniques. I mean, they do have different styles. But at the same time, Jill got followers. Jill is hot. You know what I'm saying? I ain't seen that. She's put that weight back on. Because I remember at one point she had lost the weight. She put it back on, right? Okay. So
she can either which way I take her for free.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. I ain't knocking it either.
My fiance, that's the only person she gonna let me get a pass with. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll get it.
No charge. Did you see those pictures when they hit a cloud on they hacked her phone?
Yeah, I ain't seen
Talking about she was checking her waist size, but she had them things out there, baby. Yes.
I didn't get a chance to see that. But Jill, she always been sexy to me, man. I love her. She got a nice ass smile, man. But she's also an alpha female.
Right. That's why I'm in and out. I couldn't marry it.
She sit up there in the Breakfast Club and told that motherfucker, if you can't tell me what to do, then you can't tell me what to do.
On Breakfast Club?
If you can tell me what to do, you can tell me what to do.
On Breakfast Club?
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm like, oh, she one of those. Okay, I get you.
I know how to deal with that.
I mean, as men, especially if we're alpha males,
man.
I ain't never been scared of pussy now.
Hey, we are live. This is the UnDustry. We do this every Tuesday. Hey, mama. Yikes. The UnDustry, THAUNDUSTRY. back to the matters at hand. Chicago's been getting a lot of visitors from the music staple of New York because it's 50 years of hip hop, everybody. In 79, Herc in the building, Setwick in New York, rocking records. This just Herc. He, hustling. He, some disco, but he's Caribbean. Boom. The building he's in let him use the rec park to keep peace and people dance. And then they did it in the park. So New York's trying to have peace while these landlords are burning New York down for insurance money. New York's a mess, especially like the Bronx and all that. It's a mess, right? So over years, this concept, the people who were, as the buildings in the city were becoming a wreck, these kids were finding through poverty and through what's the word, hardship of living hard, ghetto. I'm looking for the right word. The word is it escapes me. I'll get to it. Hip hop becomes created. America's Child, a music genre with multiple culture, not the business of music, but a whole culture. Rappers weren't rappers, they were hosts. They were masters of the ceremony. The DJ had to focus on playing tunes in a constant rotation and a constant groove, a constant rhythm. So they had support, people handing them the right grooves from their sets they practiced earlier. Also, somebody hosts in between. Hey, your mama looking for you, Marianne, you gotta go. Whatever it was. Everybody say ho, say Marianne gotta go, whatever, right? So that became the MC, which is now all the way to drill rap. How that happened. 73 to 2023. You talking about evolving. That's evolving for your ass, ain't it? So that 50 years of hip hop is here. I'm not going to go through all that. If you don't know, we will be at Columbia College July 31st, and we're having a town hall discussion about Chicago Hip Hop Heritage Month with the professor, Amina Hawkins. Okay, but back to the matter. Beginning of the month, Kumo D comes with our own Scoop Jackson, who's a hip hop historian, and he was on ESPN as a sports commentator. They go to the DeSable Museum. The hip hop community here doesn't know about it. Everybody finds out last minute. The following week, Karis One comes. He goes on a tour. Inglewood, DeSable Museum. He's making statements, kind of aloof, questioning Chicago's vitality of hip hop, because someone asked him, what can New York do for Chicago? New York can do nothing for us. Let's be clear. For the industry, for the culture, for the business. Plus, we already have a music business here. Clear. We have Columbia College, which is our Berkeley or Columbia College. We still have Chess Records Museum. We have the Hip Hop Heritage Museum. I can go on and on. We created House. I can go on and on, right? Now, I'm telling you all, Curtis Blow was here also. They're going to have Roxanne Shante at the DeSable Museum as a speaker for 50 years of hip hop. Here's my problem. I love all of them. No problem. Especially Karis One. Top 3 MC of all times. Nobody can do what he does. Top. Here's the problem. It should be a top 5 opening acts whenever these people come in that open. The Phenoms, the GQs. Who opened for Karis One at DeSable Museum? The Ants 13s, the Urbanized Music, the Shadow Masters, the D-Neck Microphone Misfits. Yeah, I can go on and on about the talent we have here. And then Karis wants to say, I got 12 months in a year. Y'all find me 12 MCs. I'm going to bring them to New York. We got 52 states in the U.S., 51?
50. Last time I checked.
I don't know. I don't know. We're not even supposed to be here, so I don't know, right?
Gotcha.
If New York wants to be a part of the world economy as hip hop, every state should have a rapper from another city. This is Sunil's opinion, not the truth. Every month, there should be a rapper performing at Segwich, which they're finna turn into a museum, from another city, and Chicago should have a whole council that sends the answers out, the D-necks out. All that should happen. If New York wants our support, and if they're wanting what New York can do, help manifest cultural artists. No diss to Bobby Smurda. We don't need Bobby Smurda. No diss to Soulja Boy, who's a talent. We don't need Soulja Boy. When it comes to hip hop culture, I think they both done stuff musically that is inviting, like Chief Keef, but for hip hop culture, not music. Let's be very clear.
Okay.
So the biggest thing that came out of all these people coming here is that somebody is misinforming the community here and using these hip hop artists from New York as entertainers to capitalize and that they're here for the culture. Somebody has to stop that. I'm not trying to be the person to stop it, but it's a discussion going to be had July 31st at Columbia College. If you want the information, I'm SP1. It's on my Sunil Honeycutt Facebook page, or you are SP1 Instagram. I'll put it on the UnDustry Instagram. My own son, who's at Columbia College, Sabo 300, Sex himself, will be performing at this conference. And it had to be said. So Jay, was I off point, or did I preach to the choir?
Nah, you was on point with that shit. I definitely had my own opinion on that when I don't know who the person was or how that conversation came about somebody asking Terrorist One, what can New York do to help Chicago? Or what did they say? What did they say about New York helping Chicago?
Yeah, what can New York do to help Chicago with 50 years of hip hop?
Nothing. Like you said, nothing. I mean, okay, we got our own 50 years of hip hop too. Nah,
we don't. We don't. We got 20 years. We housed up, G. We housed to death.
I always felt like this, like we always had our own music here. Yeah, we fuck with New York and shit like that. New York is the Mecca. Everybody knows it. Okay? But at the same time, the Mecca, that's the tree. We one of the branches. Just like you got Houston, just like you got Dallas, just like you got Miami, Florida, you got the South, you got, West California. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of branches on that tree. So what they can do for Chicago is something they already did. They provided us that sound and gave us something to listen to, something to say, okay, we can do that, but let's do it our way. Let's do it like Chicago does. So I don't know what that said was, or somebody asking Terrorist One, what can New York do for Chicago?
I love the trigger of it. It triggered me.
Yeah, and like I said, that's how I feel about the shit. And like I said, and let's not forget, at one point, motherfuckers go to Chicago, motherfuckers go to New York. And New York niggas used to treat us. They wasn't too fond of us in the beginning. Let's keep that a buck. You know what I'm saying? When motherfuckers first started coming out of Chicago and going over to New York,
they called us country.
But yeah, New York was like, this is our shit. We made this. Can't nobody else have it. And that's how they felt. But, you can't stop the whole country, man, because like I said, that motherfucking tree grew up to be one of the biggest oak trees in the country, man.
And when Booyah Tribe, but look, remember what Hawaii had Booyah Tribe, them rapping Samoans?
Booyah Tribe, yeah.
They were gang banging big boys. You can't stop hip hop. And like they said, this is a real statement.
Mm-hmm.
America hasn't birthed anything. Trauma is the word I was looking for. But through trauma, the ghetto was born, like the Jews had trauma and they lived in the ghetto, right? Packed on top of each other. in these horrible, terrible living situations. My opinion, not the truth. They made sure that their people never going to have that situation again. If you Jewish, you never have to live in a trauma, poverty-stricken situation in your life. If they find out you doing bad, they go get their people. They go get them. Right? Okay. I don't know what part of that Jewish part, because, you know, the African-American diaspora has a connection to Jewish people through Africa. So that's my opinion. It has facts, but I'm just making sure they came from me.
Okay.
Through that trauma, the culture of hip hop is the only thing America has ever birthed for Black and Latino and colored people ever. Okay, yeah, y'all probably taught how to enslave people even from Black people, but I'm saying the only thing those settlers has created on their own is the trauma they gave us to struggle and find our own platform of content that became a universal thing that they're capitalizing on, and it's named hip hop. That is my statement, and I stand on it. I don't think they try to say rock and roll. Then people be like, no, that was in Europe because they were doing folk music. And then they try to say the blues was country music. And then they try to connect. Hip hop was a melting pot of garbage y'all didn't think would survive, and it's here. It's so relevant. You want to buy into it 50 years in. Only person I think not buying into it might be Zuckerberg. I even think, I'm saying, it's on Facebook, so Facebook is bought in, right?
Yeah.
The Tesla dude, he got Twitter, so it's in Twitter. The only reason I'm saying is it's on Google, so that's Gates, right? Let's see where hip hop is not. They can't stop it.
Can't stop it. It's everywhere.
It's a roach. It's a disease. It's cancer to them, but it's a celebration of life for us. We live this. Hip hop. People always say hip hop saved my life. Guess what? Also, the Black community, urban community, Latino community, Filipino community found something for themselves. Asian, not Filipino, same thing. Asiatic people that belongs to us, and we get to implement all of our culture in it and adopt one another's culture. And the only people literally that were supposed to be left out found themselves in it. And people termed them wiggers and all kind of stuff because they culture voted. They didn't sustain it. You know, we have a few of them that are raised, especially like New York. Those European descended people that were in New York are living in the ghetto. They're living with Black people. They live, you know, even though places like Long Island, Cheyenne, as they say, they segregated against the Black people there in Park Hill and all that, and they were after those Black people because of redlining. Still, we got the Wu. Still, we get De La Soul, Jungle Brothers, Tribe Called Quest from Long Island with all that racism. They thought they were running. These Black people and white people thought they were running away from hip hop and the ghetto as they burned down New York and went over to another water. That's still New York, Long Island. And we still got the Wu. How the fuck that happened? You understand what I'm saying? We're going to run away from y'all, still be in New York, and still the Wu was born. Tribe Called Quest is born. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy.
Yeah, like our music, hip hop is the only music that came from the dirt. That just came from nothing. You know what I'm saying? The motherfuckers making sounds with record players. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Cool Herc. But yeah, it's amazing how, you know, how they disowned us or put us in these areas, in these poverty-stricken ass neighborhoods and areas, and like, here, let them kill themselves and do whatever. Then all of a sudden, we make these little sounds like these record players and shit in these house parties, and you know, hip hop is now a multi-billion-dollar industry that control most of the lives.
Gazillion. What do you mean billion?
What you mean?
It's gazillion. Every t-shirt, hat, marketing plan came from graffiti concepts.
Well, yeah.
Every announcement came from even sports announcements until rap. There was sports announcements wasn't excited. They were like, Jack Johnson is fighting Irish boxer
People don't start paying
Sakiba.
attention to ESPN and Sports Center until what's my man that passed away? So he got on there. What was that? I forgot his name, but every time he used to do them, every time he was a sports anchor. So he'll get up and get talking shit about the sports and how motherfuckers get crossed up and stuff, and he'll hit their ass with that. How if you hear me and you see me in the streets? I forgot that dude's name.
Right.
And
you gotta look. And here's the thing. Here's a proof that this concept, culture, and content to the whole world existed. Iceberg Slim was a pimp. His pimping was rapping. That's all. He got a record where Rudy Ray Moore, comedian, playing a pimp, was rapping.
Way down in the jungle deep, lion stepped on a signifying monkey feet.
Do y'all know what rapping is? It's reporting your trauma, reporting the urban diaspora and lifestyle of trauma.
Yep, and those infamous white people are controlling that shit now. They done threw us in the dirt and told us, hey, take these nasty ass lemonades and we don't give a shit. Then as soon as we make this lemonade and everybody drinking, hey, make some more of that, we're gonna sell it.
Right. I don't have no problem with Master P, Cash Money, none of that, right? But when they came in, wasn't no more happy rap. We lost De La Soul immediately. Soon as all them cats came in, we lost it. And then I have no problem with the new direction all of it has taken with trap or even drill, the music industry business part, but they still need to know foundation. And that's why they're getting taken advantage of. You know what I'm saying? Now, yeah, you can sell your music on the internet and get money directly from the sources and your people. But that 10-year stretch of 2098 to 2005, people in that 360 deal, they was getting robbed.
Yeah.
They was getting robbed. Because y'all wasn't listening to y'all elders and the people before you. You know what I'm saying? It was slavery all again then.
That's it. That's all they did was figure out a way to put us back in slavery. We're gonna give you this money, but you got to give us all this shit back. My album sold all these millions, okay, but it costed these many millions to make your album.
Man,
You did good. You know, you did good enough to go use some more money for your second album, but you still got to pay that money back. From that
no, you're gonna sign a new contract for 10 albums.
Yeah, I'm just saying, and you got to pay that money off, and you got to pay that money back from up to second album we're gonna give you. What you need? 1.5, 2.5 million? You know what I'm saying? So they know what they're doing. They figured it out before we could. We just now figuring it out.
Look, Jay, Nori was on Drink Champs.
Murray?
Nori Drink Champs. He say initially when he got out, no bread. He say for that first whatever, he took like 25,000 to make an album.
That's it. Motherfuckers taking that shit. But like I said, it was, man, when motherfuckers come from nothing, somebody's willing to give you something for something you really not really, you like it and you deal with it and you do it. I'm saying music. And you doing it and you're not really doing it because it's just something you love. It's just something you're doing because it's something that you like doing. It's a nice hobby to have and you probably a little good at it. But then, like I said, when motherfuckers start coming across and start giving these motherfuckers these 360 deals, telling them, all right, we're going to give you this much money up front. That's the thing that always catches these young captains. We're going to give you X amount of dollars up front. But you're not understanding what comes with that money. Everybody's looking at that money, in which it makes sense. Because if I'm sitting here, if I'm living in my mother's basement, you know what I'm saying? I'm dealing with gang violence. I'm getting shot at every now and then or whatever. I'm selling drugs just to get by. you know, I gotta keep an eye on my sister because my sister's getting older now. She's starting to hang outside more. So you got a lot of shit that's on your shoulders when you doing this music. That's why a lot of people, man, a lot of these drill rappers and shit like that, a lot of them, you know, I don't really fuck with because it's just the music, just a little too much for me. It's probably because of my old age, maybe, I don't know. But at the same time, I understand them because they come in because they just speaking on where they came from. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, a lot of these real rappers I don't really mess with. It ain't no disrespect to them, but their music I don't really connect with. Like I said, I'm an older guy. I'm almost 50, so I'm not gonna always connect with that. But I understand it. You know what I'm saying? I can understand when a nigga is rapping that shit, you know, and he's pouring his heart out. You know what I'm saying? No matter what he's rapping about, this is some real shit because you can hear it and then you can hear it. And that's why drill is just so, that's why people are so acceptable and drill is so big now because you got these young kids that's out here with these guns, that's on drugs and all this type of shit, dealing with their homies just got killed the other day and dealing with their mama on drugs and their sister out there home. They figuring out the outlet, whether it's a good way to go or not, but they figuring out something to say, hey, I gotta make a change. I gotta figure this shit out. I can't keep stressing over this. You know what I'm saying? You got kids out here, you got rappers out here with PTSD and didn't even know what that shit was. Until motherfuckers started watching these vets and Charlamagne the God started talking about mental health and all this other shit. And half these kids, man, got them same symptoms. Got the symptoms of PTSD and shit.
And the medical profession and their parents won't give them nothing but ADHD medicine. So why not take a Percocet over ADHD medicine?
And even the parents, they don't know what that shit was because they probably had PTSD back in the day, but they ain't know what it was. Violence. Always jumping when you hear loud sounds and shit like that. Like, it's a lot that goes on with that, and it's a lot that these young people are dealing with, and people not really acknowledging that. They just acknowledging what they seeing on this TV, and they acknowledging what they seeing on YouTube and shit, but they're not really understanding these young cats out here. It's a lot that they dealing with their young minds, and they still. And what's so crazy is their minds are not fully produced yet. So they steady growing, but yet they steady seeing all this violence and seeing all this other shit. And even seeing violence, even they participating in violence. This is their way to survive. So if a motherfucker come out and say, look, let me do this music, yeah, I'm gonna talk about this shooting and killing because the shit is all in front of me right now. I need to get this shit off my chest. I need to get this shit out my mind or something because it's killing them slowly. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers taking these pills, motherfuckers smoking, motherfuckers drugged out, coked out.
You just gonna MF the whole show out.
Alcohol out, you know what I'm saying? Because they don't know how to really adapt to the pain and the struggle that they're dealing with. This is what they know, and this is what they grew up on because this is all that's around them. This motherfuckers right now to this day, they ain't been out, ain't left Chicago. Not on a vacation, not on a just to go visit somebody, ain't left Chicago or left Illinois. Even right now to this day in 2023. And I know a few people that ain't left this state. Hood like a motherfucker, ain't left the city. And they'll tell you in a minute, I ain't going nowhere. I don't trust nothing outside of Chicago. I know how to move in Chicago. I know my enemies. I know my friends. I know this. I know that. I'm good here.
Yeah.
And that's just how they feel.
They trust the ops.
Mentality in my eyes, but at the same time, that's how they survive.
You heard me? They trust the ops.
Yeah. You know, and that's a true statement. I do. I trust your enemy. I know that motherfucker don't like me. I know what he's capable of whenever he sees me or whenever I see him. So I know how to move around. And they comfortable with that type of shit.
Again, this is the UnDustry. We do this every Tuesday. We move the show around. Some opportunities have come our way. We are on 4 to 6 now. People are asking us to do a later show. This has been great conversation. I just got the call. I had to leave you all about them bringing people from New York for Chicago content. That was why I left the room. They're trying to get me involved with some stuff, but I'm gonna tell you all what to get involved with, and you'll know, which is July 31st. Columbia College is the
August 1st.
July 31st.
Oh, July 31st. I thought you said first.
Which is Monday. If you have time, I think I'm going to Zoom the conversation. I'm gonna ask, can I Zoom it? Her name is Amina. She's the professor, educator at Columbia College for hip hop industry music. whatever their curriculum is. And I'll get her on after we have that conference, and we'll have a discussion about how the conference was, which is happening Monday, July 31st at Columbia College. And it's the wrap up of Hip Hop Heritage Month. Hip Hop Heritage Month was established by Amina Hawkins with the city of Chicago. As soon as she did that, Kingdom from Ill State, Art from Chirac, took content into a brick and mortar on 45th and Indiana, which is now Chicago Hip Hop Heritage Museum. Go by there, please.
Still got to check that out.
Even then, the young man that they have that assist them with tours is Dante, DJ something. I forgot. Shit. He takes his content for Chicago hip hop and hip hop period to public libraries to share with the public.
Good shit.
Support these people. So people like Karis One can't say, hey, this is what New York can do for Chicago. He's not wrong. It's just we have to inform people who are misinformed what's already established. We have an infrastructure. We have people who are established. Me and Jay been bringing people from New York and other cities to make sure that we can cross the state with our artists into their markets. We bring them here, we take ours out. Cross state connection. That was our business. Chitlet circling independent artists or our friends who want to be entertainments or has movies or Afro wear products or books into other markets. That was our job. That we created that business. So when people like Karis One ask these questions, he has to know that infrastructure is built. Do not insult us. We are smart enough to handle this ourselves. Yes, I had to go through some ranks, the Cassius D's and the B-Boy B's and the rest of the Chicago wannabe elite, chairman of the board type people. And I had conflicts and questions, and I had to go through the John Monopolies and the Mary Thatchers and the, personally, I don't care who say it. I don't fuck with George Daniels. I go to the West Side. George was a retail person capitalizing. Yes, he put consignment in his store to help the city grow because he had a big turnover. But Buddy, it's like he's like Bill Clinton. We thought Bill Clinton was for the black people. Was he? That's what George Daniels is to me. Is he for Chicago?
Really?
Was he? That's how I feel.
George Daniels.
Guess why you like him? He's the party dude. Bill Clinton was too. What did he do for Chicago? I'm saying the same analogy. They was like, oh yeah, Bill Clinton he has his office in Harlem and he plays the sax and he goes on Arsenio. What good does that do?
I don't look at George Daniels as
I say he a culture vulture. I'm not saying that.
Oh, because I'm just saying, because he's definitely not an advocate of hip hop, but he just one of the
They
guys
invite him to more hip hop oriented things because he was a distributor of a retail store. That's it. That's my opinion. I'm not saying shit about him bad.
Right.
I'm just saying there are more appropriate people when it comes to the culture conversation to talk to. X-Ray owned it. X-Ray, our great ghetto DJ X-Ray, had his own Dr. Wax on the north side. Talk to him. Talk to X-Ray. X-Ray is a better George Daniels than George Daniels. He's a DJ. He's still DJing. He still supports the community without being whatever. I know other shit.
I just look at George Daniels as a person that motherfuckers.
He's the Chicago icon.
Yeah,
nothing's wrong with that.
Just he had a mom and pop shop with the
okay. Michael Jordan is. We don't know the philanthropy.
Kels used to shot him out so much.
You know why Kels shot him out? I'm saying it. Kels was hitting his daughter. Bad. That's why Kels was shotting him out.
Daughter look.
When I was working at Tower Records and we had to do the in-stores for Kels, George Daniels' wife and George Daniels was helping R. Kelly with his career. Boom. Now I said it. Now what?
Okay.
I'm saying, other than that, he's the plug to the industry, but do we need the industry now?
No.
So what do we need him for? I'm not shitting on him. I'm just saying, don't put somebody in the wrong place. Example, you know who George Daniels is? The wrong person in the room. How?
We're talking about hip hop, yeah, definitely.
That's all I'm saying.
Definitely.
That's all I'm saying.
I don't think he don't know shit about hip hop to that extent.
He knows retail.
Yeah.
He helped those artists, Twister,
Exactly. And the artists,
etc.
that's how he got known, because artists used to shout his name out and shit. George Daniels, welcome, you know.
Yes,
George
he's a
Daniels,
great icon for the city. I'm not taking nothing from him. Yeah, I'm not hating. I'm not.
But he's not one of them guys
icon.
who talks about hip hop, man, from Chicago. You know, take fucking money. Are y'all that desperate out here?
Yes, they are.
That's crazy.
He the plug if you want to move from A to B.
Man, that's sad. Chicago, we gotta do better, y'all.
That's all I'm saying.
We gotta do a whole lot better.
That's all. Y'all should be licking Little Lewis heels. That's who you talk to. Little Lewis. That's who you. Terry Hunter. That's who you talk to. Mary Thatcher. That's who you talk to. John Monopoly. That's who you talk to. You don't. Y'all some. You finna make me hot.
We on live.
You finna make me hot.
The views that I expressed.
You better make me hot. Boy. You better make me hot.
I see it. Well, I see it. Them ears steaming, nigga.
Amina. That's who you talk to.
Straight up.
I could go on and on.
Yeah.
I can go on and on.
Yeah. And
I can go on and on. Angela's her own entity, G. And I'm happy Angela's in her family and her own maturity and grownness and really rounding up her value. That's the best I could say. And maybe I'm showing favoritism because she's my friend. I'm a fan. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. I'm being honest. Look at the magic D-Neck and them is doing. D-Neck and them is touring. They're using their fan base that is into animation and going to Japan and, you know, traveling state to state. They like Chicago Wu-Tang. Ain't nobody whacking microphone misfits. Nobody whacking microphone misfits.
Shout out to Solo.
And they still going. I'm finna cause more trouble. I'm not shitting on these people. What's his name just made an album for the city? I ain't heard shit. No. His name is Trackster, not Trackmaster. Trackmaster is the DJ. Yeah, that's yeah.
Trackster. Okay.
I ain't heard shit after they did the promotion for the album. You heard something? I don't know, motherfucker who got it, nothing.
Yeah, what the fuck is that album?
I'm just saying, come on. All these festivals happening, that should have been the first festival. Trackster's album release concert.
Any festival that's made in Chicago, that's done in Chicago, we need to have Chicago artists up there representing.
Connor does good at the Unity Fest and at the Unity Park over there off Ash. He did very good for that. Whatever Chance does every once in a while.
Every fucking festival that's done in Chicago.
You know, Vic, what's his name?
Vic Mensa?
Vic Mensa.
Some shit now?
But him and Chance, they have it's called the Black Star Festival. They have a movement that they're same thing we did, but they're crossing the continents. They're cross-stating or cross-country. It's called the Black Star movement. Yeah. Big up everything Chance do, salute, bro. But all I'm saying, that's what George Daniels can do if he want to do something. Do the Chance move. Don't just West Side gang bang your way through us all.
See George Daniels as the plug. Hey,
he is a plug.
Call up such and such.
He does. Yeah, exactly. So you're right, Jay. Maybe I'm out of my body and I'm wrong. He is the plug. I'll give him that, but I don't get him in hip hop content conversations. I don't get it.
Yeah, that's
a good retailer. Okay. He was able to survive as long as Tower and Blockbuster survived. Okay. He was able to be in the airport.
Okay. We don't need security after this, man.
No, I'm not shitting on nobody.
You know they're gonna listen to this shit. They're gonna read
on Facebook. My name's Sunil Honeycutt. They can read what they want.
Sunil talk shit and he this.
Dude, I get it all day, every day.
lot of ignorant motherfuckers out here. You know what I'm saying? So
Another call. It's getting hot because I'm live.
what does it show? You know they can accept calls by the middle of their show. That's why I tell you, boy, these black motherfucking entrepreneurs ain't shit. We sitting up in the middle of a show, he getting phone calls, walking off the show and everything. Now, if this was a syndicated show, motherfuckers would be, motherfucking director would be like, cut, kick their ass out. This motherfucker walking off the set on the phone. So that's the freedom of podcast.
I must have really touched a lot of people. This is the third call I done got because I'm live snapping.
I told you. Nigga,
That made me feel important. Thanks.
I guess. They don't know where you at. They're going to get up with your ass.
This wouldn't be the first time somebody tried to get up with me. God bless. I still got children. Don't do it because I want to see my children and you don't want to trap baby in the corner. You dig what I'm saying?
Please don't.
Boy, y'all think I'll cut up, I'll burn your shit down.
Oh, we old school, man. We've been here for a long time.
We done put a lot of motherfuckers in the bag, boy. And I ain't talking about potato chips.
If you want to, any one of you.
I ain't doing that. I ain't finna act that tough. I ain't that tough. I get in my emotions and I get to acting up. So I'm telling y'all, and y'all know I do.
Feelings, man. I'm telling you.
I just said that on the book. With that being said, we are the UnDustry Podcast. I'm Jay Banks, co-host, SP1 Studio Honeycut.
The infamous one, Jay Banks. Somebody already used the infamous. I gotta use something else.
What does T.I. say? Okay, I said, what does T.I. say? You went right at it. Man, this is actually a good show today. I'm happy. Let's see how long we've been on. We have our little taste. We're gonna call this the taste and gray beard show.
The tasting episode. Good tasting episode.
Yeah, got a nice little beverage, quench our thirst.
This very cool, watered down ass beer. Appreciate it. Call it champagne. Straight up.
Yeah, man. I just went in about something that really mattered to me, which is the culture. And if anybody knows me, they know I stand on Chicago. I'm gonna tell you what somebody asked me, and I'm gonna say his name. Justice Collins. Head director of 300 Group.
Shout out to 300 Group.
Is antagonizing the club and the DJs. So his first question was why do DJs go around the promoter to try to promote and DJ themselves and then get cut short by the club, where when they get hired by the promoter, they still harass the promoter for more money than the club is willing to pay them by themselves. So if the club giving the DJ $200, but the promoter is giving them $200, it's more of y'all standing together, promoter, DJ, club. But when it's just you're trying to promote, you're not a big name, and then they only paying you $200, and you still got to wait for it. If they don't pay you less.
Whatever the terms you agreed upon, that's the terms that you stick with.
Or leave.
Yeah. I mean, what's the purpose? If we had an agreement and I told you this is what I'm paying you, you can't come to me and start asking for more money. That's what the fuck we agreed to, and this is what I'm paying you. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I don't care. This is what we agreed on. Before you left this building, before you agreed to this venue, you agreed to what I was going to pay you. And that's what I'm going to pay you. I ain't paying you no less, and I ain't paying you no more. And that's real simple. And a lot of times, I think a lot of these DJs, I wouldn't even say, well, even like
you've been rolling with me a long time, so speak your mind.
You got to open up that line of communication, man. You got to let them know where you stand at and how you move and how much you charge, and that's your fee. And you got to stand on it. If motherfuckers say, can I pay you half now? No, hell no. The reason why you can't pay me half now and half is because I'm doing your event. I'm not doing half of this motherfucking event. I'm not stopping in the middle of the event and say, hey, you got more than half.
Well, stop. Jay, stop.
I finished the set.
Jay, stop. So you've known me to be somewhere, see it's going wrong. Bachelor party.
Okay.
They didn't give me a deposit. No, they gave me a deposit. I get there, hook up, music going. They buying drinks for everybody. They throwing money on the strippers. And I say, yo, I need that other $3. I got you. You go there. Hey, man, you gonna pay him? You know, we gonna unplug in a minute. Oh, y'all some hoes. I'm gonna pay you. Oh man, what you tripping about this little money for?
You gotta open up.
But I'm saying, no. Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you like this: if you got an issue, and you putting that deposit in, you steady having an issue with motherfuckers with that deposit, and then with the rest of that money, fuck that deposit. I need my money in full. I need all of it. If you don't want to do it, I'm gone. Go find somebody else to do it.
Hold on, Jay. I've been at a wedding before they walked out to finish their wedding. Before the whole ceremony, I'm like, hey, could you send that Zelle to me? We don't worry about it. We got you. Look, I had to tell her husband this before he stood there waiting on his wife. Y'all can keep y'all deposit. I'm finna unplug. Was I wrong?
No.
That's a special day. How do you not take care of me?
Yeah, no.
I'm handling ceremony and a turnover for the reception.
Yeah, I got you. But like I said, it's just a matter of communication.
But the DJ always the bad guy when you like, you mind sending me that bread?
If shit ain't working, and you know these motherfuckers, well, I ain't gonna say you know them, but if you know the business and you know how motherfuckers operate, man, you gotta get all that money up front.
Okay.
You may lose a couple because people probably ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? You might lose a couple clients over there, but at the same time, they gotta respect the business. Okay. They gotta respect it, and you gotta make them respect the business.
Okay.
There's no other option for that. Whatever your fee is, you should pay that shit right then and there. Or better yet, send me that money when you got it, and you know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear that. I don't do half. I don't do half here. I don't do none of that. I need all that money up front. The minute you get it to me, you will have your DJ for the next 2-3 hours or whatever. How much?
Whatever we agreed to. Okay, it don't stop there.
That shit, man. Stop that bullshit.
Okay.
I'm not gonna chase a motherfucker for my money, especially if you owe me. I provided a service for you, but yet I gotta track you down. Nah, you got me fucked up, homeboy.
Okay. Watch this. So now here's the second question. Justice finna start antagonizing, and he's calling the club owners, managers, DJs. He's antagonizing the whole game. I told him stop. You're being a whole joker. He's a menace. He's being a whole menace. He say, why y'all DJs want to just DJ for fun? I say, Justice, don't do that, because there's a tier level of DJs. There are cultural people like me who want to break music, introduce new songs, do things culturally. I do more than DJing. I don't say I'm DJ SP1. I say I'm SP1, part of the culture. Everything that's our business.
Soul provider.
Yeah, right. That's my brand. I'm a soul provider, a content, a person with solutions. I DJ. I can wipe the windows. I can hook you up with a stage. I can call catering. I can set up your tables and chairs. I have a bunch of skill sets. I don't say I'm a DJ. I know dope DJs, 33 and the Third, Tony Nimble, Jermaine, Mustafa, X-Ray. I can go down the line. Now Computers is in. But before Computers, as you see behind Jay, them real records. These brothers let me open for them, got me gigs. I'm able to play, but they're DJs. They're masters of a craft that is called DJing. They can do it on any format. Serato, vinyl, CDJs, all that, right? So the reason I'm even telling Justice not to antagonize that, because there's tier levels. They're cultural people. We hang out. You know how we be a diabolical house. Y'all smoking, drinking, we kicking it. I don't smoke. I have a taste of drink, but in general, we pass the time. We not watching sports. I'm making a mix. He get on, make a mix. I learned some new shit. That's called a merry-go-round. I find out about a new record. I'm with my brotherhood. We say ain't no bullshit. Ain't no, if your woman worried about you, oh, she know you with these cats. Ain't none of that. You know what I'm saying? Boom. So that's why I say Justice, don't antagonize. Because those same people, you got an event going on, they gonna look out for you because you look out for them. Now, there are people like the Jermaine and Mustafas and performance DJs, Sean Max.
I bet you they take their cash up.
Right.
Whatever they charge,
Right.
all that shit right there in the internet.
Mustafa with Twister,
Mhm.
33 with Rakim, Jermaine with MC Light. I can go down the road. You know what I'm saying? These cats are premier buddies of mine. They're premier DJs, headlining DJs, people who assist the industry and moving forward. That's what I'm saying. But at the same time, I can call, maybe not one of them, but the rest of them I can call or check up on them. But they're not me. I'm still gonna be here with my records. We're gonna be having a beer, and I'm gonna play records. I don't need Twitch. So that's what I'm telling Justice, because Justice is like, y'all need to be on Twitch so people know your skill set. No, I come from the cultural side. You have to experience me. Tone Be Nimble does gospel house. That's his thing now. Jesse De La Pena. He's the innovator of the jazzy hip hop house, Chicago elbow room, blue groove style. That's his thing. If you gonna see Jesse gonna play that style. You gotta know what you're getting. You know what I'm saying? And I'm across the board DJ, not just a vibe. I play all genres. I play country. I play blues. I house it. Not Gene Hunt house, but I can entertain the backyard. I know my level. So I'm trying to tell Justice, don't antagonize DJs with that question, because they're up and coming DJs. Our friend Craig Elliott has changed his diaspora from promoter to DJ, and he's doing well for himself. You know, he has brothers who assisted him along the way from promoting, as he was with Mark Flavor as a, leading person, and Corey C. Vicious, or double Filipino buddy, D Double.
Yeah.
As he was with them, he already was in the party. He knows how to finesse the crowd, the women. He knows what to play. He's got a skill set, and now that technology has put him in a place, he's in a good position. Up and rising star, #1 Chicago representative, Dwayne Powell. Boom, he's in a position. He's doing Boiler Room, where basically him and Terry Hunter is probably the next people to talk to Jazzy Jeff any day. That's Terry Hunter is Jazzy Jeff right-hand man. When we used to see Jazzy Jeff, Terry was bringing him here. So all I'm saying is, Justice, don't antagonize that conversation, because you're going to make DJs who are not DJs think they need to be asking for shit they don't afford. And they're going to quit their option because it's not a career. Now, I'm saying I have options. This DJing shit, I've always had to work alongside it. This is probably, every once in a while, I get a year or two where I get to 5 clubs a night, Chicago, go to Vegas, DJ. Hurt has brought me out to New York every once in a while, but that's not a regular thing like flying and touring with an artist. They had to create that, and then I DJ for these artists. But after that, they never brought me out to play. So I'm just saying, like, Justice, don't antagonize people, because people will try to set their skill set up, drop everything, and lose their shirt. They're gonna gamble on the skill set they don't have. So you can't antagonize this. This DJ game is a gladiator game. All the elements of hip hop are gladiator games. You gonna mess with a whole bunch of people in that crabs in a bucket that when they see you coming up, they're gonna try to pull you down. So we don't need antagonizers in our foundation. You know what I'm saying? And because Justice is my brother, that's the conversation we have, and we're going to invite to other people. No different than the conversation that Chicago don't need New York. It's nothing towards New York. It's just we have our own foundation and infrastructure.
Got our own shit.
Right. I just went on a tandem.
It's all good. It's all good. There he is, walking off again. Like I said, other podcasts, motherfuckers just walk on off, go get beer, drinking and shit.
Drink champs. What you mean?
Put his big gulp right there in front of the screen and shit. You promoting all these
7-Eleven, put some money in my pocket. You dig?
Promoting high life and shit. Wait till we get these views up, man. Y'all motherfuckers gotta come holler at
I got some Maxwell chicken. I'm gonna put my chicken on
Oh, you about Maxwell Chicken? Maxwell Street?
I love it. I'm right here on State Street.
Yeah, you talking about on 79?
74.
74? Maxwell Street?
Maxwell restaurant.
Oh, right there.
State Street.
State Street? Trying to remember on 74.
Even the one on St. Ninth of Stony good. What you crazy?
I don't fuck with Maxwell Street chicken sandwiches. I don't fuck with their chicken.
Oh, they got the little party wings. See that? Look at that. That's a party wing from Maxwell.
Them wings look terrible, man.
I'm fucking them up.
And them party wings, them ain't even real wings.
Happy.
And them motherfucker eating a whole meal and shit.
Well, this is the UnDustry. We passed our 2 hours, Jay. What else you got to talk about? What's going on? What's coming up?
I'm motherfucking 2 hours up, man. I got shit else to say to y'all, man. Keep telling y'all, man, I don't like doing these long ass podcasts and shit.
We don't even know we was on 2 hours.
We asked for some feedback from y'all little hard headed asses, man, to see if we gonna go a whole hour or 2 hours, and they know I ain't heard nothing yet. You know, for the record, this is not a green screen. As you can see, I'm touching and grabbing shit. You know, these are actual albums. It does have a vintage feel. That's why I like being over here doing the podcast. Because like I said, it's the UnDustry, and my boy is a DJ as well. So definitely a specialist with the vinyl. That's why we got the vinyl records and shit. So no, this is not a green screen. The green screen that he's behind that says Park Street, that's the green screen.
Hey,
but over
you didn't pick your item.
Shit.
You didn't pick your item of the week. I'm doing my shoe cam and we'll.
Without looking. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna just grab some shit to where I can pull it out and won't drop nothing else. Good job, goddammit. Oh, I got Mike Tyson, the motherfucking knockout master. You know, motherfuckers still scared of Mike to this day. Mike will still fuck you up. Mike like 60 years old and still will beat your
You
ass.
saw what he did on the airport to the white boy?
Hey, man, they better stop playing with Mike, man. Mike ain't got it all. I remember that interview he did when he was talking to Sugar Ray Leonard. That man started crying and shit. Started talking about, yeah, man, I gotta work on being humble. He said, nah, I feel like a bitch. Hey, man, y'all don't leave Tyson alone, man.
New York.
That motherfucker said, he said, I'm crying right now because I don't want the old Mike to come out. He said, because if you do, hell's coming with him. Mike's still crazy than a motherfucker, man, to this day, man.
You see what he did to Bootsy?
Hell yeah, I seen what he did to Bootsy. He punked that nigga, man. What you gonna do?
What you gonna do?
That's what I'm saying. What you gonna do? Mike coming through like that. But I'm chilling.
Do you think they made Bootsy sign something that if Mike beat him up? Because I'll take a hit from Mike to get that payout.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead. He got some strong ass attorneys, bro. I don't know how
Then the nation gonna come after you because you know Farrakhan got his back.
He's a Muslim. Yeah, he's a Muslim. Put a lot of money into that organization, man.
Did you see his Hulu show? There was a dude who played him, did a marvelous job.
That was dude that played in Moonlight.
But it wasn't goofy, it was good.
That shit was whack, man. They fuck with that. I don't know why they picked that nigga of all motherfuckers. He ain't look like Tyson. He tried to move and shit like Tyson. I give him that because some of the shit he was doing on that stage, I remember seeing Tyson do that shit on that when he was doing his stage show. So I give him that, but I ain't like that. I ain't like that shit.
I got you.
I'm waiting for the movie to come out with Jamie Foxx with his cloned ass.
Whoever watching with us, we appreciate you for watching. We do this every Tuesday. We moved it to 4 to 6. If you got any questions or suggestions, please share. The echo will be leaving soon. Some technical difficulties I can fix later. We were just excited to get back on the show, have some great discussions. Today's discussion was the 2-day event at Soldiers Field could have fed a village. And what would they do with the boots after the 2-day event? The other event. And what will they do with bringing all these icons from New York to capitalize Chicago's market? And where would Chicago be a part of that infrastructure? Also, our regular conversation of the back piece and our personal conversations about our family. Will the West Side bring me back over there to DJ? Remember T and M family? You messed that up for me.
No, I didn't mess that up for me. You trying to put your ass on, let alone mess you up.
I'm gonna get the shoe.
Nada, she out there in Detroit now. She don't even live in Chicago no more.
With the new husband, right?
Yeah, West with her sister.
Okay. Remember they kept coming to Chicago, but they come to Chicago to the family house to do the party, right?
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Which
But,
X-ray over there, I might have to call.
Can't tell me nothing on that or whatever. Yeah.
I'm a bother myself. And wrap up the show, and I bring my shoe of the week.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was a nice little recap on everything we discussed and everything we talked about. Y'all heard my little rooftop rant. Spoke my piece on that. Like I said, we went past the 2 hours. I still would like some feedback on YouTube or my DM. Y'all know I'm on all social platforms. I'm on Snapchat. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Facebook. Yeah, Snapchat, cool. But just check me out. Just my name, JAYBANKS. Y'all will see me. So if y'all got any suggestions, and shout out to the people that I have been talking to that's been giving me the insight on certain things to better the show and stuff. So I appreciate it. So yeah, but the main thing I want to get at just want to know if, like I said, should we do the 2 hours? Should we stick with the 2 hours and stick with the one? I say one, SB say two. Give me what y'all think. We got a split vote here, so we're trying to figure out. We're trying to get this right, man. So if y'all want to hear us talk shit for 2 hours, cool. Y'all want to hear us talk shit for an hour, cool. But other than that, that's just about it on my end. Let's see what we got for the shoe of the day.
I was at the pawn shop. Brand new in the box. Pharrell Adidas. Pharrell has a shoe line with Adidas. It's a great material. It has all these affirmations on the inside.
I did not
it's
know
a human shoe. He got a whole color wave with it. He got the plug. Now he with and they swave. They not hard. They not the hard. They just swave.
That's swave?
Yeah. Not even swave. It's like some kind of, I don't know. It's a whole Hindu dye to it. It's a whole thing. Came with an extra pair of shoestrings. I really like the shoestrings. As I said, with all these affirmations.
And those are shell toes, right?
Yeah. I only wore once, which was recently on the date where the two women were going to jump on us for dissing Beyonce. The Beehive was going to jump on us. Or twice. I probably wore them twice. But they're very comfortable. They, like I said, they come in different color waves. They have different affirmations. Like this, say human race in the back. Let's see.
That's what's up. Shout out to Pharrell hooking up with Adidas. I didn't even know Pharrell had a little collab with Adidas.
As he just turned out Paris with Jay-Z without Kanye doing the N-word in Paris.
They just doing Kanye wrong, man. These niggas ain't shit, man. They not, man.
We're going to steal all your music and you're going to produce all our albums and we ain't doing nothing.
Man, they just want to discredit him for all his talent and all the other rappers and shit that he didn't.
They did it to James Brown. Now what?
He done turned motherfuckers into millionaires with his music and shit. And these
millionaires?
Yes, millionaires. Kanye ain't make that millionaire. Kanye didn't help Pharrell. Kanye didn't. I ain't gonna say yeah. Pharrell was pretty. Yeah, they was pretty much fit. He ain't helped Talib, Most Def and shit. Black Style out, man. Come on, man. I ain't finna run down that list, man. He got over 50 motherfuckers that's probably millionaires because of him and his music. And I ain't exaggerating. I fucks with Kanye. You're a little unorthodox. You're a little off-center a little bit. But it's a method to madness. And I fuck with him over that. Not a great lyricist, but the music, oh, he goes.
You know his talent? You want to know what Kanye talent is?
Controversy, because he talking about shit.
Ambition.
Ambition? Yeah. He's very blindly ambitious.
His mother made him encouraged like that. Your mama tell you the king and nobody can stop you. What you gonna do?
Yeah. He keeps his tunnel vision. Whatever he see, he go straight for that shit. He don't give a fuck what's on the left or the right. He gonna go straight to what he going for. But this is your man, the intangible Jay Banks.
I'm SP1 eating Maxwell chicken.
Eating Maxwell Street chicken. Eating cornerstone. Eating cornerstone chicken.
Is Maxwell the bodega of Chicago?
Maxwell is the most grimiest, the most delicious, the most be killed as Chicago. The motherfucking double cheeseburgers with that extra, with them pounds of onions and shit. That shit be so fire.
Look,
And the motherfucking Polishes and shit. Pause.
that's how you order at Maxwell. You be in line like this. Every car pull up.
Better yet, you place your order, you go sit back in the car.
No, but I'm talking about you second in line. You still like,
Oh yeah, when you're in line, oh yeah. You keep that head on the swivel, Jack.
I take 2 tacos. That come with fries. No, it don't come with fries. All right, fuck it. Since it don't come with fries, give me a chicken. Chicken come with fries, right? How much? How much? Fuck it. Hold on. Look, then you do this. You step back to act like nobody looking at you while you go in your pocket. Come back. All right, $23. All right.
Hey, do all that shit to pull out a card. You ain't even pull the money out.
No, you ain't no card at Maxwell. It's cash.
Take card too.
No.
It's a card on me. I don't get that.
No, you went to that one on 79th, which you better be in the car.
Girl, off the damn line.
That one on 79th, you better be in the car.
Lost it where that 14-year-old shot the shit out of old boy that stole on his mama and shit.
83rd.
Nah, that's on 100. I think it's like 115th.
Oh yeah, that one nice. By Wendy's. By the Wendy's. It's a Wendy's across the street. The bank. No, I'm saying that's the Maxwell you talk about. It's the bank and the Wendy's. Chase, right?
Yeah, right there.
Now we on what's the top 5 Maxwells on the south side? Wow, how did we get here?
I'm gonna say the one off Roosevelt.
No.
You got 2. No. Yeah.
You heard what happened, right? Lightfoot. Remember they was open 24 hours?
Yeah,
she closed them at 2 o'clock.
Wow. She's voted for that. But anyway, that one.
Roosevelt.
115th and Halsted. It's another one I went to, but it was in a Mexican neighborhood though. Forgot where it was. I went to drunk shit. But all the motherfuckers in that speak Spanish, and the majority of their food was tacos.
What Maxwell don't?
Cheeseburgers, and that was everything else was like tacos, burritos and shit. They had no like. It was a Mexican-based Maxwell food, but that shit was fire too. I got some chicken tacos about it.
What does Maxwell lie? When it comes to Harold's, Maxwell, J&J Fish, Italian Fiesta, where does Maxwell lie?
Damn, you said Italian Fiesta. Damn.
I'm saying those are our staples. What else? I ain't say no like MacArthur's. I ain't say none of that shit. I'm talking about greasy spoon, grab real fast and go.
I got you.
Italian Fiesta, Harold's.
I'm gonna say number 1 Italian Fiesta. Cause that piece is just off the chain. They got the best pan crust in the city. I mean, I don't care what nobody says. Italian Fiesta number 1, Maxwell Street number 2.
Oh, the Harold's?
No, my bad. Harold's number 2, Maxwell Street number 3. J&J's on that, so I don't really fuck. I don't really eat that shit. But I would say I fuck with J&J's back in the day. J&J's, I get a number 4, and number 5. I ain't finna say Sharp. I'm finna say them over grainy ass.
J&J and Sharp's the same thing.
Okay, well, J&J's and the grainy ass sub shops. They got them sub sandwiches and V-rolls, and them motherfuckers be open till 3, 4 in the morning.
All right, you know who we didn't include? Mr. Subs.
Yeah, that's
what Chicago.
Them grainy ass sub shops. Y'all know them sub shops that don't close. You got them Indian motherfuckers in there. I always talk shit. It's always a homeless motherfucker in there asking for change or asking for order fries, some shit. Them sub shops. That shit be fire as hell when you don't even one of them sub shops.
I think everybody who asks for change to the expressway is a Manchurian candidate. I think all you gotta do is be like, go Bears, and they'll just kill you. They get triggered.
Them motherfuckers rich, low key. I don't care what nobody saying.
Have you ever seen one of them really pull out money?
I've seen a homeless dude go.
They have a bundle on them.
The motherfucker had the same bank. Go to the same bank I went to, and I was standing out there in fucking Everton.
He was doing deposit.
And this motherfucker came in there with his wheelchair looking fucked up and everything. And came in there, got the same.
He did a deposit.
Yeah, dropping money off. He in a wheelchair. He fucked up. And I used to get his money. I ain't getting you shit ass, man. I looked at him. I didn't know who the fuck I was.
I got a stunt.
You be out there in that motherfucking intersection dancing and doing spin moves on that motherfucking wheelchair, and I give you $2. So yeah, the motherfucker be rich though.
Well, this is the industry. I'm finished with my chicken. Good day. Good night.
Take it easy, y'all. Peace. Love y'all.
Hey, this is how I get rid of the people begging for change. When they open the door, hey brother, what's happening? I'd be like, you got $1? Good night.
Reversing on it, yeah. And on that note, man, we going, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Like and subscribe, man. We have 64 subscribers, man. We need some more, man. Let's get to 100 by the end of this year. All right. I said the end of this year, man. So hopefully we